Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Tuesday, December 26, 2023. Roads are still closed here in Celebration, Florida. Christmas stuff is still up, even though yesterday was Christmas. All the festivities down here go through the end of the year into New Year's. I am in the process of moving. In fact, I spent most of the morning taking care of a lot of stuff at my apartment that I am going to be handing in the keys to very, very soon. So sweating a little bit. Also, the temperature has risen considerably than it has in the last series of days to a week. It was kind of non-humid and cool. That is not the case right now. Nonetheless, don't know where the day is going to lead, but I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? Yeah, not going to be living right downtown here by where the clock is anymore in Market Street. Still in very close proximity, still in town. But thankfully, not going to be nestled in the, kind of tedious parking situation that sometimes presents itself down here. So I'll be out of that, which would be kind of nice. But I'm still staying around the area. Just going into a bigger place. Out of a one-bedroom apartment into a bigger spot. Fountain is not operational at the moment. They got the flowers up instead. Now you can go around this little loop. That's interesting. I guess people are just kind of driving around. Yeah, I guess people are pulling up here to go to the bank. I don't know how they got over there. Weird, because there's some stanchions up there. You can't get through this way. Ah, you know what? Might be coming in from that direction. That makes sense. But the tree is still up. You still ice skate in the evenings. Of course, right now, no one's out on the fake plastics ice. The snow is not falling, but I believe it runs through New Year's. I believe it goes through New Year's Eve. Oh, I see some people down there by the fountain, but I also see Cool, which I just mentioned how it's not cool outside temperature-wise, but Cool the Gator is definitely always cool. That's a lot. I'm saying that word a lot. He's over there on the side of the berm, right there in the grass. Right there, just soaking up some sunlight, getting some rays there on the side of the grassy hill. I'll walk over there and say hello. Hello there. Yeah, I haven't seen you out on the grass in a while. Now don't fret, I will be seeing Cool on occasion. I'll still be coming down here either by vehicle, my car, or bicycle, or even the scooter. I'll be bringing back the scooter, which I've had the back of my car for a while. Now I have a place to plug it in on ground level, and I can just kind of take it out and about, scoot down here. It's not gonna be too incredibly far. I'll probably take the bike more often, but yeah, I'll be seeing Cool. It just won't be living in close proximity. Won't be neighbors anymore. You okay with that, Cool? I think you're right. Yeah, it's almost warm enough where you can run around in the splash pad, get a little wet, and it still not be too bothersome in the grand scheme of things, because she'd probably dry off in the sunlight. Oh. Are you eating something down there, Cool? Does someone, I don't know, so I think you've got a little snackage right there. Man, what a day. Just sitting right there in the sun, right on the side of Lake Reinhardt, enjoying a little snack. Good to see you, buddy. I cannot figure out, however, what is in front of his mouth, and I am not gonna climb down there and find out. I'm gonna look from afar. I keep my distance a little bit. I mean, we're on friendly terms. But I don't want to chance it. I've never petted him before. A few moments ago, I mobile ordered a coffee from the Starbucks. A vanilla latte hot. Go pick that up. Even though I'm sweating a little bit after moving some stuff, still need a hot coffee. Yeah, in reality, it's not really that warm. It's 74 degrees, but it's been like high 50s, low 60s. So it feels warm. Oh man, summer is gonna be fun. Probably won't be here too much in the summer. After I've dropped some stuff off, I look around in the thrift store as well. I hit a couple other ones, and I even go to Home Depot to find some shelving. 2 big bags of stuff here. Piled a bunch of different items. Clothes, knickknacks, other paraphernalia. Dropping off here at Hope Thrift. Little at a time. No digging. Imagine showing up with a shovel. They were cones. Continue down 192 a little bit of a ways, about a mile. That used to be a golf place at one point. Now it's called Top Church. I think it was called, no, not Top Golf. I'm thinking of another golf place, but it was a golf superstore or something that was empty for a long time, and now they only have services there for a church every Sunday at 10 a.m. according to the sign, if that's even true. This used to be the Tourist Info Center, which is now another thrift store, so I'm gonna pop inside here. Interesting, you can't even see that it says Tourist Info Center unless you come around to the back side of it, and you can kind of see it there with the wording. Faintly, you can see it right there. If you've ever seen the movie The Florida Project, which is a pretty accurate description of this area of 192, this was the ice cream stand. They have since moved it to another spot, but now this U-Haul sits where the ice cream stand from the Florida. There was a whole scene that happened right here. I want to pop in this thrift store. There used to be a 7-Eleven. Now it's a thrift store called Got Thrift. And they have a little indication, a warning, or maybe a statement up here on the side of the sign. Right below where it says Got Thrift ? Thrift store. It says Jesus is coming. Doesn't give a time frame. So I would imagine probably at some point. All right, upon immediately walking in, I'm seeing a lot of really good, look at this old Disney stuff. Look at this old Epcot Center postcard right here with Mickey and Goofy in their space outfits. And of course, Mickey, Pirates Live, Adventureland, 20,000 Leagues stickers. This is the one that really draws my attention right there. I might actually get this. It's $5 just so I can have that postcard. And from Disneyland, Sleeping Beauty Castle, this picture, which doesn't have a date on it, but it has the balloons there and all that. It looks like a close-up of those balloons, like a closer version. And then there's Mickey putting a smile on the world. Oh, he's drawing a smiley face on the globe. There's something called a light blast right there. I think I am going to get that one that has the postcards. And they do have a lot of other artwork and stuff through here. A lot of clothing as well. It's a really good thrift store. Pretty good score on this, $5. I figured if I would have seen just that postcard right there, I don't think I've ever seen it in real life, I probably would have paid $5. But also, take a look at this one from MGM Studios. Animal Kingdom. Down here, just a Magic Kingdom sticker. And then Earful Tower up here. So you got old MGM too. I'm gonna take these out of the plastic and see if those are date stamped with the MGM days. I think that was pre-Hollywood Studios days. Yeah, well worth $5. I love thrift shopping. No date stamps on these two, even though they're called the Safari Expedition Lighting Up the World right there. But the Studios one looks like that is date stamped. No, it's not date stamped, but it does say at Disney MGM, "The Force is with you. C-3PO and R2 guide you on a galactic adventure of Star Tours." And then that's a wrap. Beautiful sunset wraps around Disney MGM Studios, creating ideal backdrop for movie making dreams. If this postcard knew in any way, shape, or form what the future would be for that park, they would talk nothing about movie making dreams, because they don't make anything there when it comes to filmmaking anymore. Yeah, surprisingly, I've never seen this photo before. I'm sure it's out there, but it's just slipped past my radar. But I love that so much. Look at that. Made it over to Home Depot. Now, I haven't been at Home Depot in a while. It'll probably be a place I will frequent on occasion. So I ordered a few shelves offline, ones that kind of stand on the floor and you put up against the wall, but I need some that are specifically for a wall. So we'll see what they got in here. One that you can mount on the wall, different shelves that go like one here, one here, one here, but like higher up, not starting from the ground up, if that makes sense. All right, already starting to purchase some things. Got a little push broom here, which is pretty nice. And I've always wanted to own a squeegee, 24-inch floor squeegee. Yeah. Shopping is fun, right? I came in here for shelves and I bought buying a squeegee. All right, made it over into the garden center now. Check out the pad. Do I need patio furniture? All right, found the shelving aisle. I think this is kind of about what I need. There's some like metal shelving down there, but I need more like for a room style shelving where you get buy the brackets and then you buy the shelf that goes on it. So you have to put each one up individually. So it's not floor mat, it doesn't sit on the floor. You have to like mount it on the wall like so. This is just an example, that or that one. Turning the cart back to the corral. Yeah, I'll probably end up hitting this place up on the regular, so won't be the first time here, but it was a nice little start. Right next door is a pretty good place. It's called the At Home Decor Superstore. I had trouble saying that. It's located behind what is now a gym, not 24-hour fitness, but some sort of gym that used to be the Office Max I used to work out back in the day. Why am I having so much trouble talking? This used to be a Target. In fact, this Target, I bought Blink-182's self-titled album on CD here. Home Depot's right over there. There's a Golden Corral on that spot, and there's like a pawn shop or a loan store. It used to be a Fazoli's, and this used to be the Office Max I used to work at. That was the loading door. I pretty much did every position there. I worked there for 5 years. I was receiving manager for a little bit, and the deliveries would come around the back. Now it's a gym, like I stated. So the self-titled album, which I remember when it came out, the self-titled album was not their first album. I remember being disappointed in the album. I didn't like it. It's one that had Feeling This on it. I remember thinking, what is this hunk of dung that they have just released? I have since learned to really enjoy quite a few of the songs on that album. Let's say half the album I really love. But at the time, after Cheshire Cat, Dude Ranch, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, it's just, I was like, wow, this is a departure for their style. And it's kind of morphed into what they are now, but yeah, I kind of grew up on the early Blink, even pre-182 Blink. In fact, I remember when they added the 182. Anyway, fun fact, bought that CD here. And it was the day it came out, in fact. Came over on my lunch break and got it first day. Oh, they have some really great stuff in there. Take a look at this. Today's Good Mood brought to you by coffee. And I found a couple chairs. They're exactly the same. One's 119, the other one's 99. I'm kind of confused. Also got a little thing for the bathroom. Successfully purchased a few things from in there. The Home Decor Superstore. That's very tough to say. At Home, the Home Decor Superstore. It's good to see the sun out. The sun hasn't been out for a little while. Got some cumulonimbus clouds up there. Not completely overcast, just a few clouds here and there. Haven't seen that in about a week. It's been kind of dreary. Good to see the sun out, even though it is a little warmer than normal. Fascinatingly beautiful sky today. Post-Christmas sky. A December sky. A just shy of New Year's sky. Beautiful. Speaking of the Florida project, what used to be the Magic Castle, it's the name of the motel where the Florida project was filmed, they painted it as no longer the purple hue so iconic in the film. They have painted over it. But for the last year or so, it sat empty, and they were repurposing, fixing it up, and making it rentable again. I'm not sure if they are apartments or a hotel. I did the filming location video probably 2 years ago, maybe it was. Actually, this right here is a scene with a rainbow goes over the top of it. Two girls are standing here. Kind of an iconic photo of that. Maybe one day I'll stay here. Maybe I'll rent the room. Her room was right up there, the screen used room. I'm sure they've redone the rooms, but the first time I've been able to drive through here, to go through here in probably a year. There's the pool where she was sunbathing. Here's where the helicopter was taking off and landing. There really is a helicopter tour place right there as well. And that's going to do it for today. Short and sweet. Had to run a bunch of errands. Had to move quite a few things throughout the course of the morning and early afternoon. Getting things done. Progressing. Progress is happening. Almost time to turn in my keys at my apartment. A couple more days. I got this. Happy day after Christmas. Post-Christmas is now in full effect. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.